I was watching that scene again, the one of S to S. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Requiem of a Dream, I think was the name of the movie.
I haven't seen this movie actually.
I have seen it. It is, I mean, it's something that I believe that could work in regards of making making the teenagers think twice about getting themselves into drugs and whatnot, because
Yeah.
it is rough, but I think it gets the message. I mean, it's something that I believe that could work in regards of. I think it gets the message of you will get fucked. You will get fucked if you abuse substances like
Yeah.
that, and not like a cliche matter of wannabe drug dealer and whatnot. No, one lady, if I remember correctly in the movie, wanted to be beautiful and be presentable on the on a TV program. So he started abusing of a drug that helped her lose weight, I think, and messed it up her own physique and her own sense of reality. Another one was I think it was both a junkie and a dealer. And the lady, I don't remember why it was the reason that she wanted to get hyped on the drug. And then you get that scene that she accepted doing that essentially an orgy to be able to get the drugs. And you get that scene of S to S with Dr. Fauci there. I mean, you don't see that guy and think, hey, he looks kind of like Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci? I don't remember how to pronounce that, but you know, that guy. Max to Max. Max to Max. And I completely ruined that. Oh, God. ¿Cómo estás, Jorge? Espero que te lo hayas pasado muy bien, que estés bien este fin de semana y que pues te vaya a ir muy bien en tu viaje, ¿sabes? Yo espero de verdad que te vaya muy bien y te diviertas. Más que nada eso, que te diviertas, que la pases bonito, que esté todo tranquilo pues en tu viaje. Y que estés emocionado. Si no estás emocionado y estás empacando, pues como pa' qué, ¿verdad? Entonces espero que estés emocionado para ir y divertirte como debe ser. Do you see the game, Mora?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was the same one. Oh yeah. I think we can change. Yeah. Bring my boy Barrett. And somehow now I remember that scene with. Do you remember the Harry Potter movie where everyone was celebrating, and I think Pattinson, character died. Spoilers. and and the father goes there and goes like, "My boy." I mean, it is sad, but at the same time, it gets you to laugh a little bit, especially if you see an edit that is essentially that scene, but the music doesn't stop. So the so the people being on the orchestra keep playing like nothing is happening. And he's kind of like, oh my god, they seem so fucking assholes. They seem like so like assholes. Like just somebody died. Just keep playing. My boy. Where was the old man place?
Cosmo Canyon, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember where it was. Do you have the map again?
Oh, I need to go get it.
Por cierto, Jorge, ¿todo se escucha bien? Espero que todo se esté escuchando bien. I wonder if it is here. Nope, that's Shinra. I don't think it's here. I don't think it's here.
Okay, I finally found out where I put the map at.
Yeah, they found them. We have to go to what place?
It's Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, okay. There we go. I see it. I see it now. Man, do you know why people are kind of like too induced into making dumb shit on the internet? Like that guy who put a fork. Have you seen the video of the guy that put a fork on a fucking toaster, then did it again with double?
I think people have been sharing that video. I never actually sat down and watched it though.
The guy's like, I hope I don't get electrocuted, and then boom, blasted off. And because he got many views, he did it again. But on this time, for some reason, he shit himself mid-process.
Well then.
And after the blast, he was like, oh, you saw me shitting myself. And I was like, why? like what gets you into being like, oh yeah, let me upload this shit on the internet, or let me do this that will actually harm me, to put me in a ridiculous position. Like, why, dude?
Well, in this case, why don't I put this shit on the internet, quite literally, huh? But seriously though, I don't know what's up with people. People have been starting to act like views or likes on the internet are like more important than their health. Like seriously, and I'm not sure what the cause of that is just yet. Sometimes I've sat there and thought about it, but I don't know. Either way, it's pretty disturbing. Like it's expected that we end up laughing at individual incidents like this, but as a phenomenon, it's worrying, isn't it? Because it's like, because it's not an isolated incident. It's a pattern of behavior across several different people, and you gotta wonder what's up with that.
Yeah, like why people do it. Some might say like money, but to get actual money, you gotta get like a lot of views consistently. like a
Yeah.
lot, like not 100, like I don't know, 50,000 likes and whatnot, like an insane amount of viewers, so you can pull off something like that. So I don't know if the money is the reason, considering that it is hard to get actual money from that, at least nowadays. And I don't know if fame could go there, because what fame are you going to get? It's kind of like the only fan quote unquote stars. It's kind of like, okay, so you're showing your ass for less than $5. So essentially, your little cat worth. You're saying that your little cat quote unquote is valuable as less as a Netflix subscription.
It's messed up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is kind of like what? Eh, because it is weird. Like, yeah, you get famous, but for what? like on the end run, there are some people that say like, "Oh, I make a lot, than on my other job," and it's like, okay, fair, but I don't want to know if she has a son or a daughter or whatever, and goes to middle high school. Oof, the bullying is going to be fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I don't know. I think one will say like, yo, that could be said about, I don't know, artists, but I feel that it is a difference mostly because they do, if they do like erotica on their works, it is fantasy. Like it is not themselves. It's an imaginary character or characters instead of that, instead of being themselves. So I feel
Yeah,
that
with
that's the difference. But I don't know if it will be the same. Some people say that it isn't because even on that, you could appreciate, I don't know, the coloring, the illumination, or the style of the character, or how precise the anatomy is going there. I don't know.
but yeah, I think I understand what you're saying here. Yeah, it's not quite the same thing.
Yeah, it's not like, and that remind me of. Do you remember that game developer that needed some sounds, and he asked his wife like, "Hey, honey, I need some sound effects. Might helping?" And he was able to do the sound effects that he needed it for the game by slapping his wife's ass on the microphone.
Wait, this sounds familiar, but I can't remember. I can't remember who that was.
And
But I
talking
know
about
I've heard that
this,
story.
talking about this with you seems kind of like Cloud and Master Roshi talking about it. Hey, Sage, did you know about this warrior that used this wizard that used his married wife, that used his wife to make, I don't know, a potion by slapping her ass. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel that there's a difference on portraying yourself rather than a character. Like, for example, I don't know, in music, I think you will value more if you see the actual musician going to the chords and whatnot and presenting you that, and than, I don't know, seeing an animation only. I think it gets you more like, wow, this is more impressive. So I don't know. Maybe I'm far stretching this. I don't know. It's just that I am trying to think like what it is, kind of like, okay, you're putting yourself too much out there is dangerous, and what is kind of like, oh, uh, that's okay, you know?
Yeah, and I do think it's something that's worth thinking about and discussing because,
If you are
you know, I
ever
do
in need
feel
of my
like people
wisdom, you
are
are
trying to
always
find
welcome
that
here.
spot where it is
Yeah,
too much.
that's why we've come.
What? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a long, hard look at ourselves. There may be something you have overlooked. Something very deep in your heart.
Kingdom Hearts reference?
Try to remember. I'm sure you'll find what it is you're missing.
That's easy enough to say, but I don't remember.
It must be there. Look harder.
We can't do this on our own. Cloud, let's get the others.
Well, can you see what it is you're looking for?
Nope, not a bloody thing.
I don't get any of this.
Why am I even here?
Remembering Aerith all of a sudden. No, that's not it. I'm not remembering because I didn't forget. No, that's not it either. How do I put it? Aerith was there all along, right by our side. She was so close by that we completely missed it. The things that she did, and the words she left behind.
Now that you mention it, I've thought about it too.
Me too. Yeah, and me.
She said that she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor.
But Aerith is gone.
Is it impossible for us to do what she was trying to do? What can we do? We ain't no ancients.
Why'd she go to that place anyway?
That's it!
What's it?
We don't even know why. What was Aerith doing there? Why didn't she try to escape with Sephiroth?
Yeah, maybe we should go back there.
Perhaps I'll have you take me along.
Master Roshi?
You want to come too, Grandpa?
Now, don't sound so surprised. I like seeing some of the world now and again, but I wonder what's made me feel like this all of a sudden. It's been so long.
It must be the planet. The planet is calling you.
That.
Does it ever shut up?
Shall we?
Can the planet stop calling me for 5
Yeah,
seconds?
Ugenhagen. I need one more favor. We're carrying around these huge materials. Since they're kind of delicate, we'd like to leave them in a safe place.
Then shall we put them upstairs? Should we do it now? I'll teach you how to operate the machine. Watch carefully. You just flip this thing here and...
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
So this is huge materia. It is very rare indeed. Materias like these may even possess hidden knowledge.
Huge materia. It's glowing enigmatically.
Get closer.
This color. It's the same as command materia. Huge materia. It's glowing in it. Better leave it alone. Huge materia. It's glowing in it. Get closer. This color.
I don't know if I have to see something in particular or not.
Huge material.
I think you've seen what you need to.
Do you remember how to come back whenever you wish to see the materials?
It's kind of like having all the pieces and looking at them, I
Machinery.
guess.
I love this smell. Of
I guess
course,
so.
I also love the smell of nature. The deck is up there. Well then, I'll be spending some time above. One can almost smell the vitality of the planet on the wind. It's a similar sensation regarding the magnificence of human wisdom on the machinery.
Oh my god, he whoop! He just whoop! Just floated and kind of like a PowerPoint presentation. Whoop! Okay, where was everything? Okay, let me see the map that you showed me. It has to be on the Key of the Ancients, right?
Hold up. Hey. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I think they expect you to go to the Forgotten Capital. Not the
Okay. The Forgotten... okay, Forgotten Capital. Okay. But yeah, what do you think is okay and not okay in what we were talking previously?
That's an interesting question. But you know, one line that shouldn't be crossed, I think, is something that puts too much of your yourself and your privacy and so on at risk. You know.
Yeah, kind of like when nowadays people go and essentially put where they go, where they at, how much their money they winning and whatnot. Like avoiding that, right?
Yeah.
That reminds me to XQC that I don't remember. That him and I believe it was Ludacris, the rapper. Do you remember Ludacris, the rapper?
Ludacris?
Ludacris?
It's been a while since I heard anything about him, but yeah.
That I think Cat Williams said something about him being a sellout and that he didn't even rap anymore. And he immediately started trying to diss Cat Williams by rapping, and it was like the rapping essentially was summed up in "I have more money than you," and it's kind of like, why? like how is that even an argument to someone calling you a sellout? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't really respond to that specific criticism.
Hello, Camo. How are you holding up? We are going Moranite, my friend and co-host, and also Final Fantasy VII Sage is helping me to go through this. Maybe we can beat the game this day. I don't know how much is left. How are you doing?
Let's just get as far as we can.
What?
Well, For now, let's just get as far.
To get what? For some reason the mic didn't like kind of like cut off. Hang on. Are you there? Oh, by the way, this is the right way, Mora? I think your microphone got silent. Either that or my Discord. Okay. Oh, you're writing. Sorry. I will explore things. Okay. My apologies. Moranite is coming. He is having technical difficulties right now. How are you doing, Camel? How's your life going? I'm glad to know about you again. I hope that everything is going alright on your end, on your studies, for example, with your life too. I have been speed running. Yo, you got back to speed running? Nice. Where are you streaming now? And actually, let me get the screen right. Yeah. Still on Twitch, nice. Oh, there I hear you're clicking. There you go. Still on Twitch. I think the reason I stopped was boredom had a play in it. What do you mean boredom had a play in it? Oh, the other speedrunner? You stopped it? Do you think we're going to fight a boss here, Mora?
If there's a boss here, I don't remember. Is my voice coming through?
Yeah, it's coming through. For some reason, I watched Shark Tale again yesterday. I was like, I remember watching this when I was a kid. Do you remember that there was a scene where Sykes, the pufferfish, was like, "You can call me the Puff Daddy." You can call me the Puff Daddy, Oscar. It wasn't that bad, but I never understood the analogy of Lenny, if it was supposed to be like a gay analogy or just a vegetarian analogy. You know, because he didn't eat fish and everyone was like, "But you're a shark, you're supposed to eat fish."
I wonder.
Stevie Sile and others stopped streaming, so there was no real motivation to keep going. Oh. Wait, I saw Stevie streaming from time to time. Like, not exactly like majorly like before. But I remember Stevie playing from time to time. And I don't know about you, but I don't know. Sometimes motivation and inspiration comes from places that you don't think is going to come. Like I was focusing on studies and I'm still am, and I was feeling kind of like didn't know if I should keep going with streaming unless reaching something specific of what I wanted to do. Moranite knows very well this, but then I found someone streaming, and I liked his way of streaming. That is very simple, like very simple, and the focus is the game itself and the people, and that reminded me of what I liked about streaming. That it was kind of like playing something that you like or you're interested in, and and feeling like you are with the boys in the couch, just hanging around. That helped me to accept the shit poster of myself. Kind of like you gotta accept the cringe if you gotta go based. You gotta accept the cringe of you if you gotta go accept the base part of you. So that's why the thumbnails and now the very minimalistic thing without layouts and whatnot. So I feel that you can find motivation and inspiration again from the place that you don't even think you will get it. Hey, Blueberry, how are you going? I hope that you're having a beautiful Saturday. We might Moranite, Camel, you and I may kick Sephiroth ass today. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because the meteor is coming. It's just like Papa John said, the day of reckoning will come. I think the reason they stopped streaming was just because getting older, we're all adults now and we have adult responsibilities. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I feel that it depends. Like if you have to work 10 hours, well, that's understandable. You don't have any time. If you have a family, like newborn babies, that's another thing that you gotta be careful and you gotta take care of. So you have to step aside some hobbies. But if your kids are grown-ups or are teenagers, you can kind of handle it a little bit, or even just one per day, I think. Or even if you're single, you may have like a lot of things going to, and still have a little bit of chance to distract yourself. Is this the famous Final Fantasy VII? Yes. It's my first time playing this game. I am going through this with Moranite, who presented me this game, who has joined me on this journey, I think for a year now? How much time have we been playing this?
It feels like it's been nearly a year.
You saying that made my fiance laugh out loud. What part? The accept the cringe out of you to accept the shad, or you were listening to the Puff Daddy from what was that movie? Shark Tale. I'm a college student, so I'm extremely busy, so I'm really only able to stream every now and then, but still. Yeah, pretty understandable with college, especially with the amount of homework that they deliver. You know what is curious? Oh, the day of reckoning will come. I mean, he said it and he was right. It was very, very fearful, you know? Papa John just said like, stay tuned, the day of reckoning will come. And then immediately the fucking COVID-19 happened. and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he was one of the prophets that we didn't listen. Oh God." But no, in reality, he was telling us about he was warning us about the World Economic Forum. You will own nothing and be happy. That's what Papa John's wanted to tell us to avoid, you know. Oh, that sucks so much. Don't you think, Mara? Like the idea of not owning anything, like at all.
Oh yeah, like definitely. I can't picture living like that.
There are some people that say that the more that you attach yourself to the physical things and to the materialism and whatnot, the less spirituality you have. And it's kind of like yeah, fair point. You're gonna have your spirituality and not base yourself on a lot of superficial stuff. Like base yourself on how much money, how many things, how many properties, yada yada yada. But instead of the quality of a person that you are, yeah. But still, I think it's gonna suck if you invest something or you invest in something that you like, and then the person is kind of like, oh, sorry, you like this shit, you cannot enjoy it anymore, bye.
I can understand being I can understand coming to the conclusion that we could all stand to be a little bit less materialistic. However, my issue comes from the fact that a lot of the people who tell us this are people who want us to be less materialistic in this or that way for their sake.
Kind of like they have it all resolved, so they say this like, oh, it's easy, guys. Kind of like that, or I'm understanding it wrong?
Well, there's also that, but a lot of people who are telling you what's the word? A lot of people who tell you to reduce your carbon footprint or to stop polluting the earth are the kind of people who will fly around $8,000 states and fly jets everywhere.
Oh yeah.
There are people who won't be part of the quote unquote solution because, and I've caught fire for this before, so like.
Yeah, don't worry. Here you can say everything.
Because, they won't be part of the solution because they believe there's no problem to be solved. And hey, who's to say there actually is?
Kind of like if they don't get affected by the same issues, it is not existent. Or I'm getting it
more
wrong?
like they act like there's a problem so that they can tell us what the solution is.
Like enforcing a solution.
Yeah, like a false solution. You know what I mean?
Can you give an example? I'll say, hi, Blueberry Solid. Like, we have a Metal Gear quality people here, Mora. You have Mr. Blueberry that will be like Solid. No. He will be like Big Boss basically. Then you have Solid Blueberry. Now and Blueberry Fiance, I think, has her nickname too, but I don't remember what it was. So you essentially have Big Boss, Solid Blueberry, and we need a Liquid Blueberry. Metal Gear. That being said, I'm between jobs right now, so I'm looking. So you have two part-time jobs and also being in college, Camel? Damn. I mean, it's pretty understandable that you have little to no time for a hobby at the moment with two jobs and in college. Jesus. Are you okay? Like, I'm saying it, I'm saying it worried. Like, are you, not overstressed yourself? Are you okay? I used to work at an hospital in the kitchen, but I gotta let go because they couldn't afford to keep me around. Man, that sucks so much, man. Like, yeah, we actually have to pay you more, so go off. That fucking sucks, man. Which reminds me, which was the case, Mora? I think it was McDonald's, isn't it? That that I think the workers were making like a protest because they wanted to get paid more, and what the company did was implementing robots to do their job instead, just because of that. It was McDonald, or I am making this shit up?
I'm not too sure, but I mean that does sound like something that McDonald's executives would do. But I'm just not sure if that was it. But that does sound like a familiar story. I would have to go and look for it, but I'm not sure.
Liquid Blueberry joined the dark side. Oh my god. He joined Kick or go to Twitch. Oh, Jesus. What means is I'm currently unemployed. Hey, Kamo. I hope that you know, or I want you to know, Kamo, that this is not your fault. Like, maybe you know this, but I don't know. I feel that when you are unemployed, or when we get to that point where we are unemployed and can't find any job at the moment, or go to it by ourselves by making gigs, or by, how do you say it, by making our way, right?
There are beds.
I want you to know that it is not your fault. Like, keep going, please. Like, even if it's a little bit, how do you say it, like overstressing because you are unemployed and you need to, help with the bills, with your studies, because, I just want you to know that it is not going to get worse. Sometimes things get very, very, very hard. But maybe not the solution is closer, but like an opening. Like, keep focus on what you want on your life to be, and work to it. I still live with my mom while going to college. That's a very good mom, if you ask me. Because there are many people that are like, okay, you are at a certain age, figure it out yourself. And okay, you gotta be independent, but I think independency doesn't have to necessarily mean be living on your own, but rather be responsible on what you have to do. Like, if you gotta focus in college, you gotta show that you are doing it, that you are actually focusing on that, and not only that, but um being grateful, like not making, like if you're unemployed, you're not, don't use money that you don't have on things that you cannot afford, or that, well, you cannot pay for at the moment. I was unemployed for a long time. I know what exactly what's like. Yeah, I was unemployed too for a while, like almost a year. Yeah. So please, Camel, don't ever um, feel bad, but instead, what you have going through or what you have at the moment, use it to get you strength. Okay? I know you from Stevie streams, and I feel that you're a great person. So please, just see every opportunity that you can to grow on the skills that you want. And if you have a way to repay the people who support you, do it on the great on the how do you, on a way that you can, right? Like, and on the capacity that you can. Don't worry, Camel. We are here, man. You, Mora, something you want to say to Camel, or any advice? You're a very good friend, and you're a wise person. You're less emotional than me. You're less emotional than me, so you are more to the point. You're more smart, to be honest. You're more smart than me, so I feel that you could help better, if I'm honest.
Well, intelligence takes a couple of different forms. Sometimes I don't know. But seriously though, you know, like even if you're having a hard time right now, you just gotta remember to, like, there are times where you just kind of gotta grit your teeth and push through as hard as you can. You gotta, try to hold on to what you got, and gotta think, take some time to think things through. Maybe you'll see some extra solutions as time goes.
By the way, my friend Mora, does he hears? Does he sounds alright? Like you can hear him? Did you hear Mora, or the game is a little bit louder, or my voice is a little bit louder? Can you tell me, chat? Kamal says I might get a job at Subway, pretty close. Yeah, I can hear him. Oh, okay. Man, Subway, huh? Nice.
I mean, if it's something you think you can do, then go for it with all you got.
Yeah, on the next. I was going to say a joke, but I don't know. I don't know if to say it. See, you're more smart than me because I want to make jokes. Fuck. I was going to say, if you have a smart ass eventually that looks down on you, you can say, hey, nobody complain about my theory, about my wait, hang on. Let me see, because I don't know the word in English. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Okay. If somebody ever look down on you for some reason, you will say, "Hey, nobody complain about my foot long." Wink, wink. Nobody ever complain about my foot long, buddy.
Do you know what this is?
If I could just have a moment.
Yeah, I went all the time with my grandma when I was little to Subway. Oh, and me doing that kind of joke, fuck. like all wholesomeness and me being a fucking joker. Ah, god damn it, man. I think your grandma will be proud of you. Like, oh, my dear grandson is working on a place that we build memories, and he's pushing through college. If I was your grandpa, I will be proud. And probably ask you to buy me root beer, but that's another can of worms. I'm doing completely fine, no need to worry too much. Oh, okay. But still, we do worry, you know, we care. And I'm glad to know that you're fine, man.
And sometimes people just want to let you know that they're in your corner, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just hearing that from somebody can be an encouragement.
Yeah, sometimes you see like, yeah, I'm fine, and then you get motivated.
Around in this room laments but one thing.
Reach for the charger, Blueberry.
A crisis that cannot be averted by human hands.
Uh-oh.
Not even if granted all of eternity. It is telling us to see
You get the
hope
pizza
when
sub
that
when
time
you go to
comes.
Subway.
Holy.
I always ask for the DLT sandwich. What about you, Mara? What do you pick at Subway?
I'm quite fond of
Holy will appear if a soul that seeks it reaches the planet.
I think it's called Italian Supreme. I think that's what it's called, and it's got like salami, pepperoni, ham,
Even us?
all kind of different meats on it. Usually provolone cheese.
That sounds delicious on that amount of pepperoni. Do you ask it with chips or with cookies?
Seek holy.
If it's Subway, I usually get cookies.
You must wear the white materia, which bonds planet and person. Then you can speak with the planet. If
Not the
your
pizza
prayer
sub, the
reaches
personal pizza. Wait,
white
on the
materia,
US
glow
they
of
serve
faint
personal pizza on Subway?
Then we're finished.
Actually, I think they do. I think it's new here in Pittsburgh at least, but I think that's something that they did.
Damn, I didn't know. Master Roshi, please.
Look at this.
It would be funny that he was staring at Tifa when saying that. Like, look at this.
This was written by the ancients.
Can you read it?
Not a single word.
Oh, come on.
This is no time for jokes.
I'm not an ancient. I really can't do it. But these old eyes of mine haven't deserted me just yet. Look closely below the writing.
There are 2 notes scribbled in chalk, where even sunlight reaches not, and key.
The scientists who discovered this place must have been trying to decipher the text. I'd wager it took every ounce of his strength just to translate those two phrases.
A key to what?
I'm unsure, but it probably has something to do with solving the puzzle here. It may even involve Eric.
So these notes indicate where the key is.
I will remain here and continue to decipher the
Why he made himself bigger?
I
Holy
guess the
shit.
key is in a place where even sunlight reaches not.
Return here if you find it, or if you run out of ideas. I may have deciphered more of the text by then.
Where the sun. We're having a sandwich discussion here, Mora. Camel says that as far as sandwich places go, his top two are Subway and Jersey Mike's. And Solid says that he has never ever been on a Jersey Mike's before.
Jersey Mike's is quite good. If you get a chance, I suggest you try it.
Jersey Mike's?
Yeah.
What about the Jimmy John's and Firehouse?
Jimmy John's, Jimmy John's is not as good, but I feel like their sandwiches often have a unique taste. I quite like it. And what was that other place you just said?
Jimmy John's and Firehouse.
Can't say I'm familiar with Firehouse. I don't think there are any around here. I don't think I've ever been to one.
Is Jersey Mike's better because it has Danny DeVito on the ads? Or what's your pick to go from Jersey Mike's? All of you two, because Solid is going to try a Jersey Mike tomorrow, but you have taste Jersey Mike's, and Camel has taste Jersey Mike's. So what's your pick to go there? Like, oh yeah, definitely get this sandwich.
I tend to prefer their Philly steak. Their Philly steak sandwich.
Their Philly steak. With any add-on, like any specific sauce or veggies in particular that make it even better?
I tend to take it as is. It's one of those sandwiches that is really good just the way it is.
Camel says that the barbecue chicken sandwich. Have you tried it, Mora? The barbecue chicken sandwich?
I haven't, but I am curious to.
With what sauce or veggies you order that up, Camel? Solid says, man, I'm busting my ass trying to set up my new setup. My goal was to get this setup before my birthday, but I don't think that's happening. You mean your new PC, right? Actually, do you have... How recent is your PC, Mora? Like, how many years have you had your current PC? 5 years?
I got this PC, it was May 2020, but I think even at that point, this wasn't an especially new model, and it's definitely not high end. Like, it was a pretty middle of the road PC, even for when I bought it. But it wasn't like a refurbished PC or anything.
Enjoy your dinner, Camel. So it has been. It has been a while then. The key. Now where we have to go? By the way, when is your birthday, Solid? Now that's a good question. Are you planning on getting another, how do you say it? Another computer more? Not for the moment.
It all depends on what I end up doing with my tax return when that time rolls around.
Understandable. Where do we have to go now? Do you have any idea where we have to go?
Let's see here. All right, so you found the key to the ancients in there, right?
I don't know. Hang on. It's an items, right? You can see.
Yeah, it should be under key items.
Oh. Nope. Is the streaming area. Oh, got a bunch of new shelves and a table and desk. Right now I have one shelf put together, but I still gotta move the rest of my art stuff out. But you really need like a streaming area, though? I mean, it depends on the style that you want to go, I guess. In what style you want to go and do your streaming. I feel like you don't need a lot of fancy gadgets. Sometimes you just need. Being a procrastinator doesn't help. Get yourself like little to little goals, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, what is left to prepare, for example? Tell me what is left for prepare for you, on what you want for your streaming area, if you can. You know, we can get the key. Hmm. Is there any place we can find the key?
Well,
The submarine. The submarine.
Oh. Where is the submarine? Let me check chat. But yeah, what is left for you to prepare solid, if I may ask? What the hell is this submarine? I don't see any submarine here. It's a lot of water. Yo, you actually go around it. Take that, flat earthers. Man, I thought they were shit posting about the flat earth thing. There are genuinely people that believe that. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's kind of like, wait, does these people vote too? I mean, it sounds rude, but honestly, honestly. What should be the submarine? Hang on, let me check myself too. How to get the submarine? Okay. Oh, we have to win a battle? I think.
From what I can tell, you just need to go back to June.
Really?
I think.
Let me see. Get on. Alright. Let's go. Get my submarine, please. Do you think the Beatles sell themselves to the devil? I know it's a random question, but do you feel that? By any chance?
if you want to use the elevator that bad.
I mean, I guess it's something worth thinking about because How did they become so popular and remain so popular?
And apparently they weren't being heard. Like people weren't hearing them. And then out of the sudden people loved it. Loved the hell out of them. But I don't know if that's true. If that's actually true of, yo, the Beatles weren't shit and suddenly everyone were like, ah! Remember that video from that song, remember? Alright. Alright. The people screaming there is basically the people that were screaming for the Beatles too at the time. And I cannot imagine that. Like, I can imagine fucking Slipknot, like, I'm not the other one, and everyone, and like I can picture them being excited for that, but I cannot like picture myself people back in what age it was the Beatles 19 what?
What, like the late 70s, early 80s, I think?
Yeah, like on the late 70s, thank you, late 70s, late 80s, like I cannot imagine them being like that, going crazy, like, with, I don't know, help, I need somebody, help, ta-da-ta-da, or the fucking Yellow Submarine. Like, can you imagine? Like, oh, babe, let's make love in the car listening to the Beatles, baby. Let me see what are the most famous songs for the Beatles. Yeah, now I'm curious. Yeah. While my guitar gently weeps from 68, A Day in the Life, I want to hold your hand. Okay, that seems okay. On that, okay, I will be fair. That sounds romantic, so I can picture it. People dancing, being happy with their loved ones, or even with themselves if they were single. I can picture that. Oh, the lady that didn't care that the other two died. Okay, let me see. Strawberry Fields Forever. Alright. Yesterday, oh my god, that song was so depressive. Yesterday, all my troubles.
This leads to the submarine dock. If you want to enter, please talk to my pooch.
That's as far as you go.
Wait, what? The other soldier was very gentle about it. Like, okay, if you want to pass, you can talk with my dog. And the other guy is like, nah, I'm going to shoot you straight to the face, man. I mean, you look at Barrett with a fucking Gatling gun on the hand, and you think twice, isn't it?
Okay, Shinra dog. We'll be taking the submarine. Out of our way!
Ah, no! Cloud, don't be such an asshole. He was just a dog. He was doing his job. Come on, dude.
Damn, dog.
Dog nap hit. Oh, God, no.
Poor thing. Get back to your master.
Yeah, no need to be an asshole, Cloud. You know what they say about psychopaths. They start with animals.
Please, Baron!
Fight, take. You're my prisoners. Consider it an honor.
Ah! That reminds me to a Gachimuchi clip from Van Darkhelm being on New Year's Eve, being like, Happy New Year, slaves! You know, the guy with the BDSM outfit.
An unconditional surrender.
Oh, you were right! We got the
We'll hide it somewhere
submarine!
secluded.
And we got hostage! That doesn't sound right, but we have hostage. There it is. Yeah. That's a little bit too slow, though. Yo, look at this, man. I know that there's an underwater. Ah, come on. Let me see it. Let me go to Atlantis, man. Oh, shit. What is that?
Avoid it.
Avoid it.
Yeah.
Like immediately. No, don't approach it, dude. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Moranite will be. Do you remember? Do you remember, guys, that movie, Emperor's New Groove, Kronk, the angel side and the devil side? You will be the angel side, Mora. You'll be the angel side saying me, don't do it. If I were, I don't know, tempt about grabbing a policeman gun, you'll be the angel saying me, don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. It's not going to end well. And a mini me of myself will be kind of like, do it, do it.
Do you think this is...
Analysis complete. Exact date of origin unknown. Estimated to be several thousand years old.
the key of the ancients?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's go with Master Roshi, baby. He's dancing like that scene that you showed me of the Dragon Ball live action movie. Oh my god, I actually... Oh, come on. I gotta... Oh, okay. I gotta go back there. Alright. Alright, Hank. Okay, for a moment I was trying to make the impression of Dale. Alright, Hank. The government doesn't know. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god. Man, I understand now what a friend told me. That for him it was more scary the thought of creatures underwater, like under the deep sea of water, than space. And now I can see it.
My brother says the same thing, actually.
Yeah, what does... Can you tell me more?
He specifically said that, haven't we barely explored what's under our sea now that we think about it?
Mm-hmm.
And just like in space, we have no way of like being able to like stay down there as our natural selves, like, and even in machines and stuff, that machines could break down, or we could become lost down there somehow, and we still don't know everything that's down there, do we?
We do not, actually. Yeah. Ah, fuck, it is. It is. Can you imagine Well, no, no, no. Do not imagine. Oh my God, the you know the fact of getting, I don't know, the fucking, what was the accident of those guys who were like, we don't need white man operators, and they fucking died in a horrible death.
Yeah, I mean, man, I can't remember what the machine they were in was called, the submarine that they were in was called, but man, that's a horrible way to go. And
Yeah, that's a way to go, definitely.
everyone laughed about it, but it serves as a perfect reminder that the sea ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, the sea is nothing to fuck with. It's not like, yeah, we have this, man. We can cut money on X and Y. It will be alright. Fuck. And you know what was the saddest thing? That the son didn't want it to go, and he was forced to do so.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. But that's the blame on them trying to cut money where it was needed. Oh.
Yeah, you do that. Like, this is, I don't know who needs to hear this. I feel like it's something that should be obvious to everyone, but in any situation, you do not want to cut corners when people's lives could be on the line. Like that is the situation where you least want to be cutting corners to save money or time or something.
Yeah, because even if you survive, woo, the lawsuits, baby, and the lives that you killed for that too. So, yeah, that's a very big negligence, right? That's the name, negligence. Do you feel more the water now with what your brother said? You know, I have a weird feeling about, you know, maybe exploring or doing things that could lead us to our own demise. Like, even though it goes to Alex Jones territory, why do you think we never go back to the moon specifically? Like, yeah, they went to the moon and put the flag and yay, the freaking Cold War, baby. But they never went back to it. Like, why? Like, what it was there? Was something there? Don't you think something is there? I think
Possibility, but
oh, yeah.
there's always the most boring possibility that they went there and there was nothing worth bringing back or keeping track of. Which, I mean, yeah, it's possible, Occam's razor and all that, but that wouldn't be very interesting to talk about, would it?
Yeah, it will be very like, oh, the reality is that there's nothing there. Oh. Oh.
I feel like it's always got to be a little bit more complicated.
I don't know why there are rich people trying to buy a piece of the moon. Like, oh yeah, this piece of the moon that looks like this is mine.
I think that's just their way of making sure that but there are times where I wonder if the moon is the backup planet. Like when we're getting heavy into sci-fi here with this, but eventually I do believe that we will have the technology. Like maybe we won't live to see it, maybe we will, but I do think that the technology to terraform hostile environments will come along eventually.
Like not in our lifetime, but in the future.
Yeah, like I don't know if we'll live to see it, but I do believe it's a possibility. And once they've done that, people are going to start terraforming the moon. And once that's done, people are going to start trying to divvy up territories.
You may find hope inside.
But we will be able to live there, though.
Yeah, there would be that. It would be possible to live on the moon once the technology is there.
It's a screen for projecting an image. Look at the images projected onto the water screen.
The Italian embassy. What do you see on the orb, Cloud? And it cuts to that. Oh, it's actually Aerith. I wonder how they will do this on the remake, if they actually do it. It's underwater.
It's glowing.
Pale green.
Aerith has summoned Holy after I handed the black materia to Sephiroth. She spoke to me in a dream. She told me she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth, and that the secret to doing it was here somewhere. The secret was Holy. That's why she had the white materia. This is where she realized what she had to do. Aerith has left us a great hope, but at the cost of her life, her future. I'm sorry, Aerith. I should have figured this out sooner. You left without saying a word. It was all so sudden. I couldn't think straight. That's why it took me so long. I understand now, Aerith. I'll finish this, one way or another.
That's we.
We can't let what Aerith did for us go to waste.
You're missing someone, says Barrett.
Thank you, Aerith.
Aww.
Her voice has reached the planet. The white materia's glow is proof of that. But what about Holy? Why hasn't it made its move? Why?
Something in the way, perhaps?
Something.
It's him. It has to be him. Sephiroth, where are you?
If this was Disney, if this was a Disney movie, that old man was going to be Sephiroth. If it was Disney.
What's up?
Psst, psst. Sorry about this. It's come as a wee bit of a surprise.
What has?
Now, you remember how the cannon at Junon disappeared, right? I mean, who loses a cannon, but...
Moved it? That big thing? Where? Why?
Rufus wants to defeat. The cannon operates on huge materia, like huge materia, but he used all that in the rocket mission. So, because it was useless at Junon, he moved it, I guess. How should I know? Maybe to a place where materia... No. I've got it! By George! Watson, I've got it! I'm Sherlock... Kate Sherlock. The name's a work in progress. Where the most amount of Mako can be harnessed.
And where is that?
Immediate cutscene. I love this 2000s feeling, man.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to watch Con Air again. Yo, that music isn't from Final Fantasy IV?
It sounds a little bit similar, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Armor Core, Cloud.
That's how it is, Reeve. Your job is to regulate the reactor output.
Right.
There'll be no need for that, Reeve.
We're going to give it everything we've got. And once we've taken care of Sephiroth, Meteor should disappear. You've sure done it this time, Mr. President.
You haven't forgotten, have you, Mr. President? Using Midgar's Mako reactors to power the shells was my idea.
She wants that
The Mako
race.
cannon shells really reach the northern frontier.
Of course. But, Mr. President, let's not call it the Mako cannon. It already has a name. The Sister Ray.
What? What? Excuse me, lady? How? Okay, I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but... okay. Don't worry, I have the perfect name. If you had a big-ass cannon, what would you name it? I know it's going to be a funny one with that one.
Sitting there thinking of certain video game references that I would end up using. I'm trying so hard not to end up saying Johnson or Big Boner.
Prepare the Big Johnson. It's overheating. I repeat, the Big Johnson is overhearing. Actually, I think there was a fishing product name like that, like Johnson. Like it had actually a jingle like me, your friends, and your Johnson. And it's kind of like, what? Actually, now I want to see the ad. Yeah, because I know it exists. I know it exists. It's kind of like that commercial with Charlie Daniels playing on the fiddle on the theater. What?
Oh, I forgot about this.
What do you forgot? What you didn't tell me? Oh no. The fuck is that? Shinji, get into the Evangel, into the Eva. Or Ray has to do it.
What's wrong?
An unusual signal.
From where?
It's coming from this person here?
Oh. Hey! That was odd. My controls went crazy. Ugh, this isn't good. Weapon came out of the sea. And it's going straight for Midgard.
They should be able to handle it with the cannon, right?
This is not good.
Yo, what's gonna happen to Marlene?
No worries. Marlene's in a safe place, but there is Ma. Barrett? What are you scratching your head and walking away for? You don't care about anybody else as long as Marlene's safe, is that it?
Yes.
I've been wanting to say this to you for a long time now. When you bombed the reactor, how many do you think died?
Ooh!
It was for the planet. You gotta expect a few deaths.
A few? What do you mean, a few? What might have been a few to you was everything to those who died. Save the planet, ha! Sure sounds good. Who'd ever say no to that? So you think you can just do whatever you like, eh?
I don't want to hear that from some Shimalaki.
Ah, I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
I mean, Sid is right on that
Stop
one.
it!
Ketchy, Barrett understands. What we did in Midgard can never be forgiven, no matter the justification. Right? We haven't forgotten, have we? And I understand your side of it as well. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people of Midgard. Cloud?
Okay, let's go. Weapon will fall by our hand.
Wow. You really think we can go up against a monster like that? Do we even stand a chance?
Beats me. But we can't just sit here doing nothing, can we? We're going to Midgard to fight Weapon. Come on, let's mosey.
Like, I don't know if we are going to survive, but fuck it. Oh, Midgard. Oh. By your reaction is going to be tough, huh? Is this Midgard?
I don't think that's it. Hold up. I don't think that's it.
I mean, Sage is right. Like, yeah, you cannot always say, "Oh yeah, it was for the planet," while you know you killed several people. But they didn't want it that. That's for sure.
That's odd. Where's my key? Did I drop it somewhere?
This isn't Midgard, right?
Oh, this is the outside of Midgard. But I think you'll want to go and wait on the shore.
I'm gonna go what?
Go back out onto the world.
Okay. Oh. Go back to the plane?
I don't think you have to get back in the highway, but yeah. Do you see it? Go and meet it. Go and meet it there.
He's taking his time.
Yeah, I guess. I guess
he's taking his time. Reminds me to No More Hero 3. Remember that boss? Like, how long are we going to wait? the cat saying that. There you go. There you go. Oh, wait, what?
What?
Excuse me, what? Like, here it is. Nope. Goodbye, sea people. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's big. Yeah, 1K, baby. Oh.
Fry.
Okay, thunder it is. It doesn't make a lot of damage. That just tells you that size sometimes impress and make you fear, but it isn't that much.
Storm's coming.
Kiss my ass.
That would have been nice if they ended the battle there, like, kiss my ass and boop. Wait, Blizzard actually helped too. Okay, that doesn't help.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's immune to physical attacks. I don't remember that either.
I think it is immune to physical attacks, just as you said. I can think of solar flare whenever I see mega flare. If that makes zero damage, I will be pissed. Like, summon a big dragon. Okay. Thank you. Thank
I don't
you.
have time for you.
it? Where is it? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Looks
it's
like you
done.
won.
Right? Yeah, it's done. Hell yeah. Oh, it actually had an animation. Why is he looking confused?
What's up, Mr. Monster? Where'd you think you're going?
It's sensing something. Yeah, it feels threatened.
Let's get to the airship.
Man, Barrett is the goat.
You've got to get out of here. Something big, something real big's coming.
Oh boy.
Mr. President,
Oh.
preparations for sistery are now complete.
Anytime is fine.
Fire.
Oh. That would be scary. That imagine all of the city shut down, and the only thing that you see outside is a fucking big laser shooting at something.
What's it aiming at?
Midgar. Whoa! It went right through the weapon.
I get it. Their target, Sephiroth, the Great Crater of the North.
Sir, the weapon has been defeated, and the barrier around the crater has also been removed. Sir, energy is headed towards Midgard.
Uh-oh.
Weapons attack!
He accepted his death? It seems like it, right?
That's sure what it looked like.
I wonder what happened to Sephiroth. The Great Crater. Let's go check it out.
No. I want to know how many people survive on Midgard. Hang on. And the music very happy. Okay. Okay, hang on. How many people survived that? Oh, come on. Damn, but that was a pretty fucking Tarantino ending there. Like the monster died, but it was like, if I'm down, you're coming with me. And I can't open it. Okay. Alright. How many people do you think died there? Many, or just like the CEO of the...
Probably thousands.
Jesus. Yeah. He really didn't want it to go without a last punch, huh? How hard is it going to be Sephiroth, in your opinion?
Sephiroth is pretty tough, I think.
Oh no. From all of the Final Fantasy villains, who's the tougher, in your opinion? I always think that Yunalesca is one of the most dangerous ones, or nasty ones, mostly because of the zombie effect, if I remember.
Yeah, she's very hard to
Sephiroth's
beat
energy
because of
barrier
that.
is gone.
But for
Sid,
you,
can
what
we get
it
the
will
airship
be?
down there in one piece?
Huh? I trained this boy myself, didn't I? He can get this ship anywhere.
Yeah.
Yo, Kachi! What now?
Wait! Scarlet, Heidegger, what's going on?
Excuse me, what? Oh. He was him?
Get it? I can't reach the president.
Forget about the president. We've got to get to the Sister A.
What's with you, Ree? Your accent's all weird.
Never mind that. The Mako reactor's output is increasing all on its own.
What? That's crazy.
It has to cool down for at least 3 hours, Reeve. Shut it off.
I can't. It's not responding.
Yo! He was asleep all this time?
What? Who could have? Call the mainframe.
Why are you giving the orders?
Because I am the one knowing
We
what the
don't
hell
have
is
time for
happening.
this.
Fucking Hojo!
Patience, Sephiroth. I will be sending plenty of Mako shortly.
Hojo, stop! The cannon! No, Midgard itself is in danger.
1 or 2 Midgars are a small price to pay.
I hate him so much, dude.
Hojo!
Sephiroth, show me. It is almost
Like,
time.
why? Why?
You'll see.
Transcend the confines of science. In your presence, science is powerless. As much as it pains me to admit it. That is why you must show me.
Stop sucking Sephiroth cock. No, seriously, why this guy want to fuck everyone else?
Yo, Kenshi, do something.
It's no use. Hojo's taking control. I mean, it's no use. Hojo's taken.
We figured it out. It was you a long time ago, Reeve.
I
So
didn't.
just drop the act.
Can't you shut off the reactors?
No.
You're with Shinra, ain't you? So why the hell not?
You've come this far. You better not be thinking of double-crossing us now!
I canna make you trust me.
You damn fool! Don't you understand what I'm saying? This isn't about Shinra. If you're a man, no. If you're a human being, you'll try and save the planet.
Base
Don't you
and
even
Citro.
care?
I can't do anything. If we shut down the reactor, all hell will break loose.
Why? Can't you just shut off the supply or something?
Aye, it's easy enough to shut off the valves on the reactor pipes. But the reactors have channels where the energy leaves the ground. Once those are open, they cannot be plugged till the flow runs dry. And if you forcibly block one, well, all that energy's bursting out.
An explosion?
The blast will make Reactor 1 look like a firecracker.
Great.
Forget that, the cannon! We've got to make for Midgar. That's our #1 priority.
Hojo, right?
Fucking Hojo, man.
Cloud and the others are coming. You stay out of their way.
Yeah. I don't recall anyone putting you in charge. Public order's combined strength will repel the enemy. Because of them, I die.
That's a personal matter.
The president is dead. I'm doing things my way now. Yeah.
What?
Heidegger, we can use the new weapon.
Hey, wait!
You'd think in the face of certain doom, they would put corporate politics aside.
But
Yeah.
Won't you?
Yeah. They...
But you'll still come, won't you?
Okay.
It's messed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey! Hey, Moron! I'm leaving the ship in your hands.
sending goes from Midgar.
Okay. I am with you on that one. I mean, many people will die. You yourself are going to die if you don't do something about it. It's like, yo, the president is dead. Now it's my turn to shine. Like, oh, come on, man. Like, can you do that later? Like, Jesus Christ, they're so fucking... How do you say that? What's the perfect word for that? Dense?
Short-sighted?
Yeah, short-sighted. There you go. Jesus Christ, dude. Please, tell me that we get to kill Hojo, please.
Yeah.
Ah,
But you,
I'm going to flavor it. Oh, baby. I'm going to fucking enjoy it. And I don't care about the... But streamer, you shouldn't kill people.
Where's my key?
Okay, how do we enter here? Here is Midgar, right?
yeah, that's the place, but
Maybe Sector 8?
Oh, I think that they expect you to fly to it with Tywin. Like, get back in the ship.
Okay. Where did I left the ship? Oh, there you go. Like fly over it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there you go.
We've reached Midgar.
Cloud, Midgar's on high alert. There's no way we could just slip through the slums.
I think all transportation in the slums have been cut off as well.
Hey, what do you think we have the highway for? Where are we now?
This guy.
If land's not an option, let's go by air.
Okay, we'll parachute into Midgar.
Did you know Cat's seed was Reap all this time? Because I didn't.
I mean, I knew because I played the game, but...
But at the time where you were playing it?
Should I change party members for the... No.
I can't remember when I figured out.
Here we go.
But yeah, it was pretty surprising back then when I had first played it.
They look like toys that you'd toss around. On this cinematic at least. This is going to look nice on the remake, not gonna lie. Hopefully.
Shall we skedaddle?
Skedaddle, skedaddle. How was the rest?
This city smells weird.
To think, it was Hojo who stirred up this commotion. After all these years.
But why? I still don't get it why. Like, I think Hojo is as hateable as Shinji's dad on Evangelion.
Come on, let's...
I can't wait for you to have
This
your
must be it.
final
Let's be
encounter with
going.
him. I just want to see.
What
It'll be
are
interesting.
you?
Yeah, assault music. Forget the treasure, Hojo, your ass is mine. And by that I mean killing you. Okay. Now I wonder, if you were a corporate mastermind, would you have this kind of features on your I don't know, sewer? Like, will you say to your employees, you know what will be good? A fucking giant monster
Not gonna lie, it would be exciting, wouldn't it?
Look what I bring you guys. Yeah, I don't know why. I think many people will love this unironically, like going back to this game. You know,
Probably.
with all of the people saying like, we gotta take care of the planet and whatnot, and the corporate stuff going on. I kind of see them enjoying this.
Yeah, exactly. I think the story will still captures people's attention even today.
Especially with how ridiculous the companies are getting. Are we going to the right way?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on the right course.
Oh, come
on. Shoot.
I thought it was a game over. Oh my god. What is this supposed to be?
Oh, it's gone now.
Demon? Are
Maybe.
demons something on Final Fantasy?
Every once in a while.
I'm expecting Hoyer to have like a card under his sleeve, kind of like, oh, but let me present you this and get some monster. Because I don't see him fighting the guys, you know? I don't see him as that kind of guy to be like, oh, when he's cornered, he's going to be dangerous.
Well, you'll see. I've always thought it was a really fascinating, but I'm gonna try and let you discover it for yourself.
As long as it isn't the Batman Arkham, I don't remember what game it was. The Joker essentially became a certified bodybuilder there.
How would we say it? Titan Joker, I think.
Yeah, the Titan Joker. That was not a very fun final boss fight.
Mm.
Or you had fun with that boss fight? Did you have fun with that?
I didn't dislike it, but you know, there's a part of me that wonders if they could have done something better.
What's your favorite final boss of any game? Like any game whatsoever. Your favorite final boss?
That's a tough one. Well, I'm a big fan of several of the final bosses in Mega Man Zero. If I really, really had to narrow it down, then I would probably say that the Omega battle in Mega Man 03 is my favorite. Is a favorite of mine.
That is a good fight. Everything on it, the story, where spoilers, you get to know that he is the real Zero, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
And the music too. Ding 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 ding. Oh god, it's so fucking. But explain me this: the whole thing was that he had the original body, right?
Yeah.
And the Zero we have been playing as had the mind of Zero, or It was just a straight up copy.
Well, they do say that is Zero's soul that is in the copied body.
But it was so good, man. How it was hard for you to beat Omega?
He was kind of tough, yeah. But it was worth it.
How do I jump there? Actually, do you remember the opening song and the opening scene from Mega Man Zero 2?
Yeah.
It still goes hard, isn't it? For me, I think it has to be the final boss for Dead Space 2. I mean, it's not as great gameplay-wise on Mega Man Zero 3 level, because it's essentially survive this, and that's it. But what I enjoyed about it was the meaning, I guess. That it was literally a battle against yourself and your sanity, and if you lose, you kill yourself.
Damn.
Like on the true, like if the quote unquote final boss kills you, in reality it's kind of like taking control of yourself, and essentially Isaac kills himself. And if one of the monsters from the final boss kills you, it is implied that you have like or at least I like to think that it is implied that you have kind of like what's the name when your brain has blood on the area where the brain is, and essentially is drowning itself?
I can't remember what that's called, but yeah, it's definitely not good.
Yeah, so yeah. But I mostly like the story wise think about it. I don't know where I have to go. The stairs? I think it is the stairs.
Can't hurt to try.
Oh, come on. I really need to see how Hojo is going to be. And after Hojo, we get to fight Sephiroth?
I believe so.
Oh my god. Okay, I think we are there. Maybe something. Come on. Oh, there's more?
I think you're coming up close to the end of
What are those? They look kind of like rabbits. Actually, that remind me of My Hero Academia manga that apparently it's kind of like going the same in regards with Jujutsu Kaisen with being on an interesting part of the story in regards of how it makes you wonder how they are going to get out of that situation. I don't know if you have keep reading those mangas
Oh
or
no, they're here!
if you do not care about
I've
those
fallen
mangas in
behind on
particular.
both of them.
I think we can ignore our orders at this point.
Yo, it's them, Reno and the
Elena,
Turks.
don't act so spoiled, eh?
We're Turks.
I understand. You're right.
Come on, we've got a job to do.
I'm not really up for this, but yeah.
Our orders are to find you and kill you. The company may be in tatters, but an order's an order.
Oh, come on. It is just what you said. Like, oh.
That's the spirit of the Turks. Believe it.
Naruto is you? Believe it!
What are you doing? Let's finish this.
No.
Personally, yeah.
We don't want your pity.
Wait, Elena.
Reno! You're not gonna disobey your orders, are you?
Shinra's finished. It's pointless to go on pretending otherwise.
Reno.
Elena, you are a fine Turk. Later, if we all make it, well, there's life. There's hope, yeah?
Yeah. So, Elena,
Always
Reno,
remember,
and Andrew
the spirit
Tate.
of the Turks.
Our work is done.
Goodbye, Andrew Tate. Ah.
Yeah, that did look like something you could interact with, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Like, you need to open the door, kinda. It is scary to think of, a company actually owning even the citizens. Ugh. Because you get to experience something like them here. Like, oh, we don't care about we basically going to die. We're gonna follow policies. Oh, come on. Man, Tifa punches hard.
Yes.
Tifa.
Ah!
Thief. Okay. At least she has full health. Thank you.
I got you covered.
Yeah, you killed him a few seconds ago. Oh, he's dead. Imagine if Tifa gets to suplex Hoja. Oh god, that would be awesome. We're going on the right way, right?
It's starting not to feel like it, but we might as well commit to the bit, right? We might as well just keep...
Yeah, it's just like you say. You gotta believe. Man, why they don't remake Parappa the Rapper? They're missing opportunities there. Jesus. What was the other character? Lamy?
Yeah. And you know what? I do wonder about that.
If you could choose one IP to be remade, what it will be?
There's so many. It's difficult. Let's see. Yeah, there's a couple. Like one that I kind of wish I could see again. I'm gonna steal one from my brother and say that I do miss Jack and Daxter.
Ooh, I haven't heard that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I never played them. Are they good?
I always enjoyed them.
What did you enjoy about Jack and Daxter?
Like with Jack and Daxter, it really does feel like you're on an adventure, you know. Like you probably won't need a walkthrough to finish it, but you know it's one of those games where having a walkthrough would help. That said, if you just run around and discover things for yourself, you can actually find a lot of it, you know.
Like there's a lot of world building.
It's more so that as you walk around, you'll just find interesting things, you know. Things that either look interesting or things that are interesting to interact with.
For example, one thing that you remember being surprised interacting with?
Like the different eco energy, you'll find those and they all do different things. Like you'll stumble upon the blue eco early on, and it's got like lightning abilities. And it can power up machines. Like the game won't really pull you aside and go like, you have to use the blue eco to power up the machine. Like you'll see it and go like, oh, it kind of looks like it's reacting to it. Maybe that's how that works. And you kind of put two and two together and you do it and it works. It's like it makes you feel like you're the one who discovered that, and it's neat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it makes you figure out things and you're like, oh, kind of like the pleasure of solving a puzzle, right?
Kind of, yeah.
And it's very comedy focus oriented, kind of like Ratchet and Clank, or it's a little bit too edgy, kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Now the games have a good sense of humor. With Jack 2 and 3, they started getting darker, but like it still stayed fun. It never went too far in that direction, which is part of the reason why the shift in tone worked. Because even though it did get more serious and the stakes went up, it still kept a lightheartedness and a sense of humor to it.
Something that you don't find so easily now, right? They have to be serious, or they have
everything
to be...
is either all clown shoes all the time, or it's like completely deadly serious the entire time, and I don't feel like that works.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to have fun, right?
Yeah.
And it was kind of like collectible oriented, or it was just that, like it was very inviting to explore, like you said.
The first one is very collection focused, but Jack 2 and 3 move away from that more. Even though there are still things to collect, it's less focused on it.
If you could choose your favorite... Oh, okay, sorry. Go on. Sorry.
There was always a variety of things to do, and I think that's another thing that I liked about the series. Like, there will often be, like, vehicles to drive around. Oh, wow. I guess you know what that means.
Dead end.
This of the game, or what you were saying about Jackson Daxter?
Well, on the subject of Jack and Daxter, but yeah, there were always a variety of different things, vehicles to ride around on.
I think
different locales to see and all kinds of different enemies to fight that had like different methods of dealing with them. So like the games didn't feel like they got old. They would switch things up, and that would help keep your attention.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, now that we've hit a dead end in Final Fantasy VII, it's looking like we're gonna have to make a long walk back in order to find the correct path.
Oh God. Alright. You're right. We need more games like that invite you to experiment with the toys that the world gives you there in the game. What was your favorite vehicle on Jackson Daxter?
Basically, there was like this there was this hover bike that they would give you to ride on sometimes in the original Jack and Daxter, and for whatever reason, that's the one I always.
I can smell it. I can't.
Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry for that.
Yeah, I guess they just expect you to follow. But yeah, for some reason the hover bike is the one that I end up remembering most. Even though Jack 3 gives you a dune buggy to ride around in, if my memory is working right, and that was always pretty cool.
But the hover bike was just the classic, right? Like the kind of like the good old reliable, right?
Yeah.
You should stream Jackson Daxter if you have the ROM. I mean, if you have the game on your legal PS2, am I right? Wink, wink. It would be nice to see you playing it on a real hardware, right? YouTube, don't ban me. Nah, ban me if you want. I'm tired of living on this fucking Truman Show. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
I feel that we are somehow on that. Like everyone trying to broadcast themselves. What they do, what they don't do, what they think, what they don't think.
Yeah, it's a little bizarre, isn't it? Like, watching that movie, you wouldn't really imagine that reality would come to that, would you?
I mean, they're not making a show 24/7 unless your unless our FBI handlers are recording everything and making for some reason a show for the reptilians.
Who knows just how much of everything we do that they're watching.
It will be very weird. Like, can you imagine, like, welcome to the Mora Show, and some like reptilian creatures watching everything that you do through the day as their entertainment. Like everything, even sleeping. Like, oh, he moved to the right now. He moved to the right now.
Why does he keep killing Cloud?
He got the noogies, yeah! No, this is the best season ending. Oh God. No. The elite knows. The elite knows. Oh God. You heard him, boys. Time to make Jackson and Daxter. I wonder if this is the most powerful weapon that we can have, or if on the late game you can get, I don't know, better weapons in the crater before stepping with Sephiroth. Like, yo, I know the world is ending, but get this. You can get, I don't know, the fucking Master Sword. Here. Jackson Daxter. I heard that it existed, but I never ever knew anything about it until now that you're telling me.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's one of those series that got very. And you think that more people would start talking about it again because, you know, like, you know how everyone feels about Naughty Dog now.
About Naughty Dog. Oh yeah, with Drunk Man. Or Cock Man.
But you would think people would be like, you think people would be like, oh man, Naughty Dog used to make good games.
Mm-hmm.
They used to make Jack and Daxter.
Jackson Daxter, Crash Bandicoot was from Naughty Dog?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot was also Naughty Dog.
But they now seems to be stuck with the Soy of Us too for some reason.
Yeah.
But not like any of the rest of the companies are doing something other than remakes. It seems like everyone are just doing remakes now.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if the companies are starting to feel a bit stuck. Like maybe they don't know what to do or something. You know?
You know,
It's strange
the
to think about.
Sister Ray is not that way.
I'm trying to save, kid. Okay, what you were saying before the cat interrupted? You're wondering if the companies...
Yeah, they kind of seem like they don't know what to do. Like, are they stuck? Are they out of ideas?
Oh, come on. It is not this way?
I mean, I don't remember specifically where you'll need to go, but you can check in that direction if you want to.
Should we go?
It's worth a try.
Okay. Wait, what? I thought you were going to run out of here. Oh. Talking about companies, I didn't know that Atlas was kind of like distributed by three studios.
Wait, what?
So apparently there is Project Zero. It is no, I think it was Project Zero. I don't remember. With P. It was something with P. Hang on. Because I was Studio Zero. It was the other. What is the other ones? Hang on. Because I just saw it. Because I was trying to check if they said something about Fantasia. But there is Team Maniacs, P Studio, and Studio Zero. The main one, like the main guys are the Team Maniacs, right? Like the Shin Megami Tensei and If and DDS, everyone from there, right? Maniacs was that, and P Studio was the guys that started or continued the Persona. So from 3 to currently. So essentially you have Team Maniacs that is going with the Shin Megami Tensei IP. You have P Studio that was mostly focused on Persona, and there in Team P on the P Studio, they, if I remember correctly, the younger employees from that place was given like a try to see if they could be handle something big, kind of like, okay, this is your time to show us what you can do. And they made Catherine, and with that they allowed them to make Persona 5, and with how Persona 5 was, I believe the director, the main in charge with that, was like, I don't want to do more Persona games, which is kind of weird, you know, like they just made one single Persona game, like one single Persona game, and they were like, nah, we are done. We're done with this. But with that, the guy didn't want to continue with Persona games, so he wanted to create other stuff, like original stuff, kind of like what they did with Catherine. So they gave them the project that we know as ReFantasia. So essentially now the company is with three main, how do you say it? Three main studios there. The first one just goes with Shin Megami Tensei. The second one goes with Persona, and they created Studio Zero with those guys who made Catherine and Persona 5, and now they are going to be in charge of new IPs. Like if they get creative with new ideas or new IPs, they are going to be in charge of it.
That can't.
And I was like, oh. And I actually thought that you knew this, and I was going to say, tell me if this information is gaslighting or if it's actually true.
They're here! They're here!
Wait, you're not Hojo. I want to kill Hojo.
You've
Get
taken
away.
us for...
Just look what you did.
Let's see how you do against this anti-weapon artillery.
You're no match for my creation, but like it or not, you're getting a taste of it.
You two are made for each other.
I'll show you the destructive power of the proud Clad.
Clad? Why Clad? I wonder how much health this thing has. Oh my god, we're going to see Tifa suplex the hell out of this? Oh Mora, I hope that you're watching this. We're going to fucking suplex! Let's go! Suplex! Let's go! But yeah, that was something that I wanted to see. Oh, maybe Mora knows that this is false or this is true. Actually, what was your first Shin Megami Tensei game?
Are we counting just Shin Megami Tensei or like all of the,
All of them. Like, all of the Atlus brand, I guess.
It had to be Persona 3.
It was
That's
your
what my
first?
memories-
Like, ever?
That was the first one I played.
Mm-hmm. The original with PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Interesting. How did you encounter it? Like, someone told you about the game, or you saw it on Blockbuster and was like, "Hey, this cover looks cool." How did you, get to meet the whole thing?
Yeah, it was pretty much just luck, really. I saw it in a Kmart once, and I was like, I could stand to try a couple RPGs outside of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, because at the time that was pretty much all that I
Did you play
Yeah, pretty much.
Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest only?
Or almost only that.
Your dad introduced you into JRPGs, or
My older brother.
Your younger brother?
Older. The older brother.
What was the first game that he introduced you to? Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Cross, actually.
Oh, almost, almost.
But yeah, I guess that's part of the funny moral lore that I'm one of those weirdos who ended up playing Chrono Cross before Trigger. That was a pretty weird experience.
You're not a weirdo. Weirdo will be like that guy who put some forks on a fucking toaster and chat himself midair. Now that's a weirdo. You're not weirdo.
Yeah, but let me tell you, for the longest time, I couldn't really understand why people felt so strongly against Cross, because I was like, I played it and I'm like, wow, this is an experience unlike anything I've had before this point, So I didn't really get to compare it to Chrono Trigger until later. So it was something I struggled to understand.
Yeah, like you didn't get the hate, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like this thing is cool. Why many people hate it? Then you get to play the Chrono Trigger and was like, oh. What's your older brother's favorite JRPG?
That's a good question. But I got the feeling that if we asked him, like right now, he would probably still say Xenogears.
Xenogears. The one with the protagonist having a ponytail, right?
Yeah.
I wonder why there isn't like an indie developer saying, like saying, one thing that inspired me to make this turn-based RPG. That's right, Xenogears. Like, it's always Earthbound, or what's the other one? Chrono Trigger? I mean, fair Chrono Trigger, but still.
Yeah, I wonder about that. You'd think there would be more. I think Ragnarok is a sword that Cloud can use, by the way. But I guess you can worry about that after this cutscene is over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess that is something that's kind of curious. You'd think there'd be more people who grew up playing Xenogears who would like, you know what? I want to make something that's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of any.
It's always Earthbound. Fair is a good game, but still. Oh my god, what is that?
Let's just get this over with.
Please, Cloud. Oh my god, it's still alive.
It's got pieces.
And the game just froze. Oh, okay, thank you.
Why is it dealing out so much damage?
And he's dead. Thank God it missed.
Pull your shit together.
Now that's a true homie over there. Suplex! Oh, come on. Uh-oh.
Nothing to worry about.
Are you sure? John Cena popping out there like, are you sure about that? He's the tank shaker. He's the tank shaker. How much health do you... thank you. I was going to panic a little bit there. Like, how much health do you have? 8-inch cannon.
That's what she said. I couldn't.
That's what she said. Oh! Wow, that's a nice 8-inch cannon, baby. Let me go.
Anyway, thank God there was a save point right there.
Yeah, so we can save, and I'm not going here without killing Kojo. Fuck that dude. Hang on, let me go to the bathroom real quick. Let me see something. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. And I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Say Hojo. Oh. Mr. By any chance. Oh. God Hand! Now that's a good name. A good game. Have you played it?
Not yet.
Run!
Please let me know when you play it. That's a very good game. Difficult game, so they say. Oh, come on. Another one?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that was enough. Alright. Thank you. There he is. Oh, already. Alright.
Curse him. Hojo.
Yes!
Hey, this is...
What?
That's the ticket. I'm coming, Hojo.
What?
What? Oh. Okay. You didn't remember that?
I forgot about that, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say 2 regular soldiers, but oh my god.
Time to get serious.
That guy is dead. Joe, they have the uniform of Cloud.
Yeah.
I'm just now feeling out. There you go. Yes.
Hojo, stop right there. Oh, the failure. At least remember my name. It's Cloud. Seeing you made me realize my own limitations as a scientist. I concluded that you were a failure, and yet you are the only successful Sephiroth copy.
Okay.
I'm even beginning to hate myself.
You listen too low
None
to
of
your
that
god.
matters. Just stop this madness! Madness? Oh, this? Sephiroth is in need of energy. I shall be contributing what little I can spare. Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why? Why? My, you are persistent. You know, you may very well have the potential to be a scientist.
Wait, what? How does...
Energy level at 83%. This is taking too long. My son requires power.
Son?
That is the only reason.
Yep.
Son? Although he doesn't know it.
What?
Can you imagine what Sephiroth would think if he were to discover that I am his father? Always looking down on me.
Excuse me?
Sephiroth is your son?
Yeah, that's
I
another.
offered the woman pregnant with my child to Professor Gast's Genova project. Sephiroth was still in the womb when Genova cells were...
Okay, he's the worst
I can't
father.
believe you would do such a thing.
Yeah, I think
So is this your way of
you
atoning for what you
finally
did to Sephiroth?
discovered just how fucked up Hojo is.
Yeah, he was pro bestiality and he did this
I
too.
am simply
Holy
satisfying
shit.
my scientific curiosity. I have been overwhelmed by my drive as a scientist, just as I was back then. I have injected Genova cells into my own body. Allow me to share my results.
Okay, the music is fire now. You look normal for me. Excuse me, why that weapon is making so little damage?
Calling lightning. Ha! Now let's see how the Mako juice is reacting.
What? What?
Yeah.
What is that? Man, he just transformed into the monster that he was all along. Hojo has to be the most hated villain, I guess. Well, at least I hope so. wonder how much health this thing has.
Nothing to worry about.
Storm's coming.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh, come on.
Come what may.
My god, he does a lot of damage. Oh, that's nasty, man. Excuse me, did he eat himself?
I mean, they made it look like that.
Man, how nasty you have to be. Oh. Surprisingly, he looks like this after looking horrible. ¿Qué onda, Jorge? ¿Cómo estás? Tirándole el penúltimo boss de Final Fantasy VII.
I'll do what I can.
¿Cómo le estás pasando ahora, Jorge? ¿Qué tal el frío? Cuídate del frío.
We can do better.
Ahorita estamos creo que a 6 grados por acá, ¿ya? Uh-oh. Big guy. Neta sí, 6 grados y aparentemente vamos a despertar a 2 grados, creo. Fíjate que está muy bueno, honestamente. No puedo decir que sí, es mi favorito, sí, pero sí entiendo por qué para muchos es uno de sus favoritos. O sea, la historia tiene diferentes matices, no solamente toca un solo tema en particular. Los personajes pues tienen su crecimiento todos, no solamente son así como de, ¿cómo se dice? De que dependen enteramente de un personaje en particular, cada uno tiene su crecimiento personal. Hay muchos momentos así divertidos. La verdad sí está bueno. Where's the other? Mañana fui el principito a ver los espíritus estaba al lado. Uff, man. Lo bueno es que aún así le dieron al ejercicio a pesar de eso. O sea que continuaron con el, ¿cómo se dice? Pues con la rutina que tienen que seguir. Oh, come on.
Let's just get this over with.
¿Qué te tocó hacer en el gym hoy? There you go.
Don't say I did warn you.
Nice. Es importante, pero tampoco olviden la pierna. Porque luego van a estar como Bob Esponja, todos cuadrados de pectorales y luego los piernillos. Diamond Dust. Man, if this is lengthy and, you know, you gotta be careful. I wonder how Sephiroth is going to do. Sí, o sea, tienes que... Sí, todos mal proporcionados, tienen que tener cuidado. Oh, come on, everyone is asleep. Do you remember what item it is for getting yourself out of sleep?
I don't know if there is one.
Oh, come on. Eso dependerá de cuándo Capcom quite el DRM de todos los productos suyos. Se le puso DRM a todos. Y el DRM es como un... ¿Cómo se dice? Oh, come on. At least we know that we should not equip that thing. I think I have to leave it right here. I don't know if you have an issue with that, if we finish the game on the next stream. Because it's a little bit late, and even though apparently I don't have to go tomorrow, you know, boss can say, hey, you know what? You actually have to come. So I think I will try to avoid that, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully next Saturday where we can finish it. Hojo and Sephiroth. Something you want to say to the chat before going?
Nothing especially comes to mind. Just that I hope that we hope we'll see each other again soon.
Yeah, I hope that next Saturday we can continue. Ah, man, that Hojo scene, like it wasn't too, like, you didn't need dramatic music. You didn't need you didn't need too much to be surprised about what he has done.
Yeah, it's just the words alone get you.
Like you just needed to, with all of the action that, that he did, it was enough for, at least for me, it was enough for being angry, or even more angry than I was before because of it. My God, he's really despicable.
Very much so.
I think even more than freaking Sephiroth. Like, yeah, Sephiroth is bad, but I don't know. I feel that even Sephiroth is less of a, you know, bad, or I think I hate less Sephiroth than Hojo, to be honest.
The
Because
thing with Sephiroth is that he thinks he's on some sort of mission, basically, whereas Hojo just wants to see what'll happen if he keeps doing these crazy things.
yeah, like Sephiroth is, going into the bad direction, I guess. But but Hojo literally is doing it for the fun.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Especially what he did with the mother of Sephiroth.
Hmm.
Like, oh, I just gave a pregnant woman. Like, oh, come on.
Man.
Like, Jesus Christ. Ah, but yeah. Hopefully next Saturday we can kill him off. And
Finally
all of
giving him what
this.
he deserves.
I hope that you had fun too, and that you have a great sleep, that you rest well.
Yeah. I think I will.
And let me know if you stream something on the week. Hopefully I can be there on your stream.
If I do, I'll let you know.
Thank you very much. Jorge, muchas gracias por acompañarnos también al final. Espero que pues igual dentro de lo que cabe te hayas divertido. Me alegra saber que tú y los muchachos siguen ejercitándose y que pues no, ¿cómo se dice? Pues que están bien dentro de lo que cabe, a pesar del frío, a pesar de todo, que están bien, que están tranquilos. Te agradezco por haber venido también, sobre todo. El R5, como digo, pues no creo pronto hasta que quiten el DRM, que le pusieron a todo, que prácticamente funciona casi casi como si fuera un virus. Entonces definitivamente no, definitivamente no. Entonces hasta que se solucione ese ya creo que pudiéramos eh, ver cuándo. Pero cuídate mucho, Jorge. Solid Blueberry, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on the stream. Mr. Blueberry, too. Thank you very much for coming here as well. And you too, Camel. Take care, everybody. We see each other next Saturday.